I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you some test questions on polynomials group factoring. We have 3 questions in this page. I'd like you to pause the video, answer these questions, and then look into my suggestions. Question number 1. Find the greatest common factor of each pair of terms. So we are given 2 sets. You need to find the greatest common factor. Question number 2. Determine the missing terms. Minus 12a cube b square equals to 4a square b times what? Question number 3. Factor each expression. Minus 25x square minus 10x. 2a cube minus a square plus a. C is 2x times x plus 4 minus 5 times x plus 4. D is 4abc minus 16ab minus c plus 4. Now you can actually pause the video, answer these questions, and then look into my suggestions. So I hope you must have got them all. After this, we'll take up 2 questions based on applications. Now let's answer these questions. Greatest common factor. So look at the numbers first, 15 and 10. What is the greatest common factor here? Well, number 5 is common to both 15 and 10. As far as the variables are concerned, ab square and a square b, a is common, and therefore 5a is the greatest common factor for a. Now let's look into b. Now this is slightly tricky. We have minus 2 to the power of 4, and here the number is 8. Now what is 2 to the power of 4 equals to? 2 to the power of 4 is 16, and therefore the greatest common factor between these two numbers is 8, right? You could also write minus 8, both can work for you. Okay, x square is common and also y is common. So 8x square y is the greatest common factor. So we found the GCF for both these questions, the greatest common factors. Now second question is, determine the missing terms. We have minus 12a cube b square. One bracket is 4a square b. As far as number is concerned, minus 12 divided by 4 is minus 3. So we get minus 3 here. Now variables, a cube, a square, 1a is missing, and b square b, 1b is missing. So that becomes the other factor. So in a way, we have factored. Okay. Question number 3. Factor each expression. So these are different types of examples. Here we have a binomial, then we have a trinomial, and this is partially factored, and here we have 4 different terms. Let us see how to factor them one by one. Minus 25x square minus 10x, we can take minus 5 common. Dividing minus 25 by minus 5 gives us 5, but we see also that x is also common. So actually, I should take minus 5x as a common factor, and then I get 5x for the first term, and here if I divide minus 10 by minus 5, I get plus 2. And dividing x by x is just 1. So the factor term is minus 5x times 5x plus 2. If you expand this, you get your original polynomial. So that is how we can check also. Part B. 2a cube minus a square plus a. The only common factor is a, and we are left with 2a square minus a plus 1, right? C. 2x times x plus 4 minus 5 times x plus 4. Now x plus 4 is a common factor, so we can write x plus 4 here, and then we are left with 2x from the first term and minus 5 from the second term. Now in this case we have 4 different terms. We could group them into groups of 2's and then factor. Okay, so let's group them in this fashion. In that case, what do you notice? From the first two terms, I can take 4ab common. I am left with c minus 16 divided by 4 is 4, c minus 4. In this case, if I take minus common, I get c minus 4. And now c minus 4 is a common factor. So taking c minus 4 as the common factor, we get 4ab from the first term and minus what? 1. So if there is nothing before it, it means 1 times the same thing. So that is how you could factor this. So I hope these questions give you a good insight to how to do group factoring for polynomials. Let me take a question here for you. You need to factor this one. We'll give similar to this. So let us say we have 3a times b minus a, and we have here plus a minus b. How will you factor this? So that is a question for you to do. So I hope you find this exercise useful. In the next video, I'm going to take 2 application questions for group factoring. So after this, do that exercise. I hope that helps. Feel free to write your comments, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.